Hello everybody, my name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and we are back in Power to the People. Currently sitting here watching these boats move around. Very interesting. But we're gonna play the game. So yeah, last time didn't go so well. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better today. We are going back into Stuttgart, and we are going on hard mode, and we are going on strategic. Anything else is more or less the same. So the situation is that we are having some wind in the beginning of the game, and then we are going to have to transition over to solar at the later stages of the game. So yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Let's start by putting down some wind turbines. I would like to go here actually. That would be really good. Or even here. Yeah, let's go here. Without a doubt, a good idea. So let's go there. Let's go with this guy. Some cables. And I think that if we are able to, we can probably survive today with only one wind power guy. I think that should work. He can do 22 megawatts, I think. Yeah. And the town is using 16 and is expected to reach just below 20. So we should be good with that. And then we can look into getting some of these batteries eventually as well. Not sure what we wanna... We could get more storage for the ion batteries, but it would be more expensive as well. These like cryogenic air plants would be really cheap, but like the range on these are disgusting. So not sure if it's worth it. If we do one, we could... Yeah, I think that's worth it. We could use that going quite long into this game. So let's see if we can do that. Hopefully it should be charging. Actually, it's not. Why is it not charging? Cryogenic air plant. Is this to produce power? The ultimate storage solution, high capacity and fast charge and discharge, but with a hefty price tag. Now I'm confused. You are connected there and you are connected here. Now it's charging. Okay. Maybe we just didn't have enough power actually. That's a possibility. So yeah, 3 days for a new city. I think this is the best opening we've had so far. Let's get going with another day. No problems there either. That's 6,000. We could probably continue with even one more day. So I was briefly changing some words with the developers of the game as well, and mentioned the fact that we can't see the wind speeds during the game when it's paused. They have promised me that they will actually make some changes to fix that. So I hope that's something that we will see in the next episode. Or not next episode, but the next update of the game, of course. Recently they've been doing a lot of different changes to the game, so I'm really looking forward to where they're going to take this. But we will continue with another episode and see what we can do. We are building up some charge. It's not very much, 13% now. Coming close to 20. Gonna need some power here, so yeah. Okay. I think we are good. We're getting a new city here shortly, so we probably want to wait for that city to come up. And once we have that city up, we can decide where we want to build next. Of course, it is on the complete opposite of all this. So I'll give power to one of them at least, and then when the day is over, I think that we will be able to give power to the rest of them as well. Yeah, that should be good. So you guys will get some power. That's good. And how is our power situation? We're doing quite alright actually. I think we can get some extra money out of lobbying and stuff here. That should be good. And then we need to save up money for another wind turbine eventually, and probably move over quite shortly. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot lower wind speeds now, so we want to move over to using wind power, or not wind power, but solar power. But let's get going with a few more days. Might actually need some loans to be able to do this. We're dropping quite quickly here. So we can get 50,000 loan. We can get that 12, that's 6,000 in repayments, or 70,000, and we can get a solar powered part. Let's go for the 71. Now let's see if we can plunk down one of these solar farms somewhere. Maybe right here would be good. Or do we want it here somewhere? No. Actually way too expensive. Let's do it here. I think that will be good. It will be a struggle until we are able to generate enough power. But yeah, that is kind of to be expected. Once we get the sun to come up, we should be good. And hopefully we have enough satisfaction that we can get that up and running as well. How are you doing? We have very low wind speeds and it's kind of taking a beating because of that. 63% now. So we should be good. Electrolysis, a small loophole in the way taxation works in Pannendorf, has made it very profitable to produce hydrogen. A shipment containing electrolysis equipment has been delivered to one of the residents. Okay, so they will use more power then, I'm guessing. Yeah. Now we're absolutely perfect. I think that we should charge up our batteries really well here as well. And this battery holds a lot of power, so we should be good for quite some time going forward here. We just need to be very, very mindful of when the power is actually dropping in our battery. Okay. The people over at Stuttgart seems to be getting a much better electric service than we are. Why is that? Can you get things fixed, please? Your power is just fine. You're just complaining at the moment because I didn't do very good last time we were at this. And our power is dropping down to about 70% in the battery right now, which is fine. We might want to build another battery eventually. Kinda struggling to refill the battery now when there is rainy days. And that's not great. That is not great at all, actually. Not much we can do about it though, so let's just get going with another day. We are charging up it quite well. We're seeing some overpowering here. How are you breaking instantly? I just repaired you. Okay, they're all running on storage power now, but that's sort of fine. We do probably wanna move one over here somewhere eventually. Because these are going to have issues here soon. Yes, let's get some transformers on here. That should help with the cables. So yeah, let's get going a little bit and then let's see if we take you and tell you to perform maintenance now. I think the solar power should be able to cover that. Solar power is just fine here. There is no issue with that. We're not charging the battery as quickly, but I think that's fine. 11k? Yeah, we're gonna have a really good time when we finally get to enjoy all the money we're making. Right now we're paying most of it in loans for this solar field that we put up. How are we doing with power usage? Still fine. What about now? Getting closer, but not really burning in any way. 15,000. And probably can go for one more day. Oh, we're actually running low on storage right now. So, do we want to save up for another storage maybe? Is that what we need to do? Or get something more constant? I think getting one of the composite turbines would be good. So going up this route would probably be really helpful. I wonder if we can upgrade something here as well. No. We can upgrade this guy. And probably you can be upgraded as well. Yeah, then you will output 100 instead. Which I'm not sure if we're having issues to get enough power into the plant right now. I think we're just using more than what we have, I imagine. So if anything, I think we wanna increase your output, but we could use those 15,000 to build a hydroelectric dam instead. I think that would be very wise. 75k to put it here. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's just go for one more day and see if we can survive. I think we will survive this time at least. We're already out of power. Wind speeds are like nothing and it's raining. Oh no, we need power like right now. So 50k. We can afford another wind turbine, but there is no wind speed at all. And there won't be either. So can we take another loan? Can take one on 60k. That will give us 110, 140. If we take a small loan, can we get something like a gas-fired plant? Or even a biomass plant, actually. So we have 50, 110, that'll be 80. Need you then. And then we need to get a biomass plant built. Oh no. Build it there. Okay, we just saved it with like a person positive. Yikes. Okay. We made huge loss in money there. But I think we're fine now. That plant is going to be turned off more or less instantly when we are able to. That impact these as well? Actually does. And these. Okay, so that's actually a good upgrade. We do want to keep more of an eye on the upgraded generators. I thought that was only for like gas plants and stuff. But apparently not. So yeah, I think we're good then. And that city is so close to all this. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, you can't really complain about being too close now. That's not my fault. You decided to build here. I have 500. Okay. We're gonna miss one person, but that's fine. Now we're getting some money back as well. Solar farm is going down for maintenance. Let's get you to maintenance now. Okay. I think we can actually turn you off. Put you on maintenance actually. We're just using power now instead. These are going to be really dissatisfied with their surroundings. But I'm not gonna remove these just to have them moved to another place. That's just not happening. You are overloaded. Let's get another guy to go here. Oh, we don't have enough funds. Ouch. Okay. Will you survive? Kinda don't think so. Okay, we have enough satisfaction that we can deal with that. And I think we made it through the worst part. Yeah. All good. Let's go with one more of these. So probably right there. Get you to go there. This guy. Probably go here somewhere. Wait, do I not have... Come on. Still eat you. Let's set up this guy to go there. That'll help. And then you. And these should be okay as well. They're complaining a lot right now. I think that's fine though. So how does our satisfaction looks like? We're at 89 and a lot of it's just because we are kind of missing power in all kinds of places. And these are too close to just everything, so this city is never going to be happy. That's fine. Let's punch through a few more days and see if we can deal with this. Wait, what? I did not keep an attention on this. I should have started my power plant. Oh my, okay. Well, I fucked up. Let's go again. Well, that was a really bad situation, but we're back in Stuttgart and we're back in hard mode. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this a little bit quicker this time. I will probably give you like a short rundown to more or less where we were last time, so... Okay, welcome back. So, as you saw, we might have had a little bit of an issue with our setup here, but I think we are stabilizing now again. Next up, we're probably gonna have to support this, but that should be a lot easier because we can easily just do this once we have enough money. These are really dissatisfied, but it's because I've been neglecting them for 2 days, so that's understandable. We're gonna do this, however, to make sure he has power. And then we might as well connect these. So we have that up and running. And yeah, I think we are doing fairly well. So let's get going with a few more days. And we actually didn't have to use any extras. This time we used a lot more loans. And we managed to get this hydroelectric dam instead. So that's good. Let's get some more generators on here. And let's speed this up. 17k, not too shabby. Is there anything that we can pay back? We can pay back that one. Is there anything that we need to do? I don't think so. So if we want to, we can easily just get rid of that loan and we'll get some more money next turn instead. I think that's reasonable. Let's get rid of that one and then... How's these lines doing? They're heating up, but I think we're good. There shouldn't be any reason why this lane would not be able to reach full capacity. And there shouldn't be any reason why this lane would be reaching more than full capacity either. Because everything should come from this hydroelectric dam. So there should be no issues there. Some transformers on there, and we have a new city here shortly, so I do not wanna go and pay a bunch of money for that. Then is the question, if I put you to go on maintenance now, then the battery can pick up the slack from that. You are actually overheating a little bit. Can we fix that by doing this? That's a lot of money though. It's easy to be cheap with this game apparently. Okay, you are going to explode, like... Not yet, okay. Good. Good, good, good. And... that should be it. I wonder if we can use a switching station here. I wonder how those actually work. Doesn't convert high voltage into low voltage, used for switching parts of a power grid on or off. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for when... I'm gonna wait for when we see an option to pause again. And I'm gonna put that down. So you decided to just go say no thank you, okay? Should we move... We should move one over here. So if we do you right here, that is not at all what we want. I'll get nothing in refund though, so I'm just gonna accept that. Get this and then connect you to go here once we have enough money for it. Luckily our solar power were able to, or our storage were able to pick up the slack there. So at least that's good. Now is the question, do we like to do this? We have a new city here shortly, so I don't want to spend a bunch of money on that. So let's not do that. Let's see where that city shows up. Okay, that's not too bad. That is actually quite doable. Let's see, probably here. And then have you go... I wonder if it travels through this or not. I will do this and see if it does, then that's good. If it doesn't, so be it, I guess. We don't have enough money though. How are we looking with the rest of all this? We're seeing breakdowns every time. That's so unfortunate. I wonder if that's something that we can do anything about. I'm actually not so sure that we can. But yeah, we're gonna have to do something about it eventually. 38k, that should be enough that we can connect to you. And then let's see if this actually... No, it does not actually bring power. Okay, that's sort of fine. And this is actually spreading out the power here quite well as well. Hey, I think we have a setup that we can go with. This seems fine. Probably Keanomy is going to need something a little bit extra here shortly. Maybe even look into that right now. Put one down here. Just so that we can have something going here. Don't have enough funds there, so let's hope it survives one more day. The rest of these should be a lot better though. This is becoming a real issue. Really need to do something about these power lines. We need a cable alloys, and we need it right now. Oh, it's because you can output exactly 5 more than what the cable can handle. That is so stupid. Okay. No worries though. Let's see if we connect you to go here. Then we will hopefully help that cable a little bit. These are just always exploding. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this cable. Like, preferably right now. These cables are just not doing it for us. I think we should be able to get through today though, and then we get another research point. And then we can... Oh, we need one more. Uh-oh. Can we do this? To double that up. That should allow those to survive a little bit longer. Are we not able to meet the power demands here? Doesn't actually look like it. Okay. Maybe we need another dam, or maybe even more of the storage solutions. We can get to 140, that would be really good. Let's get through today and hope for the best. Oh, it still cuts off the whole thing? That should not be something that happens. You should split up your usage. Okay. Let's get the cable alloys. That should be good. And let's connect these, so they're not starting to complain. Then we have a lot of expansion here actually. That's exciting. Let's get you, let's get rid of you, and let's expand you guys out there. Okay. Good growth, good growth. And we have nothing here? No? Okay. Okay, so we probably want to get even more solar power then. So solar 120 we need for that. And then we can actually... Oh, we need to put it here somewhere. Gotcha. Probably go here then, when we have enough money for it. Sounds reasonable. We are lacking some power though. We are not meeting the demand completely. Which means that we're losing money as well, which isn't great. I wonder how it looks with my power when I go into a day. Like, am I filling up on any power? No, I'm not. Not even close, actually. Like 50% of my people doesn't have enough power. Okay, well, that paints a very clear picture, at least with what we need here. Got it. Let's get some more power on here. So you will go... I guess over here? Yeah, we can build a massive solar array here. To there, and then... we want to connect these somehow. It's not super convenient to do so. Maybe this is something we can do. That could be good. And then have even more storage up here when we have enough money for it. Let's go with that. We're gonna have some issues with unmet demand here, but I think we should be good. Yeah, we have a lot better power situation right now. Can we not have you guys, like, explode constantly? As one survives, the other one's exploding. Will this spread out enough now? Please. We are generating a lot of power now with that solar. And our storage facility is actually full now as well. So we could save up for more storage as well now then. It's a lot of dissatisfaction, unfortunately. But we are no one without power right now, so that's good. Yeah, we don't have enough to actually cover... oh no. We cannot have this happen though. We can't actually cover all of the... oh, that's even worse. We're not covering enough of our power needs here. We need a lot more storage. Okay. Looks like it clears up a little bit closer to the end of the day at least. So that's good. There is another 70k. Which means... do we want to take out the loan to get even more done? If we repay you, we can get another 230k here. And that will give us enough to build some thermal storage here. Which I think myself would be really good. So that's that guy, and then we can have one more solar plant as well. Let's see if that's enough to get through today. We are almost covering everything. Need to cover you, and we have another city all the way up here. Yikes, okay. So we want to have probably a solar station here then. If we get a solar plant. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What can we do here? Massive wind turbines. That is not power efficient at all, right? Sort of. If we get the upgraded ones, that is actually halfway decent. So let's get you built. Let's get a substation built. Let's connect you. And let's connect you. Why is everything exploding? What is going on here? Can we please stop? Holy shit, this is not going to plan. Is that enough? Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And how is it going here? You now have power. Where do we not have power? Right here. Can connect to you. We're missing power here as well. There you go. Okay, so we can build more of these wind turbines now. And the wind itself is quite good right now, so I think we'll do that. Let's get some wind turbines on here. Something like 4 of them, and then have you guys upgraded as well. Wait, what? You can't afford... Oh, I don't have enough money? Okay. I didn't think I used that much. Very well. I think that's enough for another day at least. And that increases our passive power quite a bit as well. And everyone does have power now, so... yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. Still seeing explosions here. What else do we say here? Okay, we're still like overusing this like crazy. Let's get you to go. Would like you here somewhere. Maybe right here. We don't have enough money. Okay. That's fine. Let's expand you. At least we're making a lot of money now, so that's good. I do want to get this down first, so let's get you. Put down... maybe right here. And then get this guy to go here. And connect you. Something like that. That will give us a lot better power management there. You are delivering... you're not red actually. You're quite fine. Let's do you. And let's do this guy going... probably here. Yeah, that's good. That is good. We could do another one right here actually. Just to make sure that we have enough. Something like that. Okay, but yeah, I think we have reached a point where we kind of need to start wrapping up here. We've covered all of the cities. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities at the moment. Stuttgart is really big and causes us plenty of issues, of course, being that big. So yeah, exciting times, I have to say. Exciting times, I have to say. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you are leaving a comment down below. And of course, until next time, bye bye everyone.